Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Bengal. So, we're in a pretty good position. We are almost a great power. If we get 2-3 more development, we'll qualify. I'm actually tempted to throw down like 2 or 3 development to just get it a little bit early. There we go. That should register next month. We also have a slight crisis going on up here with Assamese separatists, where we will have to deal with them shortly, unless I'm very lucky and they leave. We'll see. We are now a great power, which is awesome. I should track down who my rivals are and embargo them. So let's quick do that. Who are my rivals again? Ah, yes. Oops, let's not change on it. Embargo you. Okay, who else? Ah, these guys, obviously. How very tragic. And then the last people are obviously Orissa. Okay. We would like to beat Orissa fairly soon. I think, however, I'm not going to be able to... I might be able to expand a bit this episode. I was afraid that I might not be able to. So as soon as they leave, we're going to move in. Hopefully they don't suicide versus my armies. Actually, how long do I have till they get into... Oh, they're not showing up as independents for me. That's a little annoying. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we'll reoccupy it. Maybe they'll get their independence. I hate the fact that we can't half the time afford to help the people, but I guess that's just the way it goes. Anyway, great power, reduced aggressive expansion. That is an attackable alliance. We could potentially breach them there. These guys, on the other hand, are much weaker. I really do want to attack them. And now, of course, these guys are pretty much just going to commit suicide versus my army. Great. Not what I wanted to have happen. On the other hand, their land can't get reoccupied, so it might not actually be a bad problem. I'll look at it that way. This land can't get reoccupied by these guys, so it should break free and get its independence. Okay, if I were to declare war on these guys, I could call in Malwa. And they'd have that. Malwa has 14,000 troops. I obviously have more than Bengal, Orissa does, but they also don't have their genius general anymore, which should help. They have a 2-star general, but I don't think that's the case. Going to be an issue. I'm tempted to attack. Let's just make sure I'm not missing anything from my estates first. Nope, I look to be good. We're still obviously focusing defensive ideas. Everything else is building up. I'm thinking, after kind of talking to some people about this, that it probably would be a good idea to go religious so that I can get Deus Volt here at the end and get the cheaper taking of land without Diplo points. But humanist would stabilize the country. So I haven't entirely made up my mind, but considering we've been converting land, I think we're going to go religious. So let's see. Miltech 6, Miltech 6. So we are even in terms of military attack, but I think I can win this. So we are going to launch an attack for this province here. Calling these guys, because we can get our core returned. If we give those 2 provinces to them, we can take some of this land. Hopefully this will work. And they have mothballed the fort, which means I will take it pretty much instantly, which makes this war a lot easier. I'm not going to get stuck trying to siege a tricky province. Okay, Merwar is under attack. Merwar, of course, is doing really good under their... they did really well with their starting ruler. For those of you who have not played in India that much, Merwar is a very fun country to play. It's got to be one of my favorite countries in India. I really do like them. It's not as strong as Bengal, but early on, but once you get going, wow, you just use Rajaputs for everything, and you just solve your problems with overwhelming high quality troops, really. It's a crude solution, but it works. Can I... no, it's not worth it. I was gonna say I could move my fleet out there. Actually, I might do that. Get a slightly faster siege speed. Unfortunately, I think Malwa is going to get into, yeah, a lot of trouble over there. I can't actually move you there. Interesting. Okay. Oh, because this is only a capital fort. Makes sense. So in terms of this war, it's going to go in our favor. We do outnumber them heavily. We have better troops because we took morale. They did not. Once we take this, we should be able to get a very good war score. And we can now core Nepal. I'm really tempted to start, like, once I expand further up here into Tibet region, just feed it all to Tirhut down here or whatever. Tirhut, because I don't really want the Tibetan land, but it's really good for slowing invading armies, especially if I throw a couple forts up there. We'll see. I should probably pull this fleet back. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Next thing we need to do is max promoted cultures would be nice, but at the same time the autonomy change would also be really handy. How bad is it in India? I always forget. It's pretty bad in India. I should probably do max promoted cultures, but if I form Delhi or Hindustan, they all become accepted, so I believe they all become accepted, right? It doesn't tell me. We can spend some of this money, which might be a smart move. There we go. Gotta keep investing and improving your lands. Okay, Rata Panur or whatever, these guys are willing to leave. I might, let's see, can I give? I might actually give some of this land to my vassal Jharkhand up here. There's almost no point in letting these guys get away without taking something, you know? Okay, there we go. Feed this guy a little bit of land. It is expensive to both. Someone did remind me, I did note at one point, that even if it has got increased scoring cost, apparently it also increases diplo point cost, which actually is going to be fine because diplo points matter a lot less than admin points in the long run of the game. So I believe that's still true. Anyway, hopefully that will help if when it gets later on through the game, because we don't technically need that land rather quickly, so we should be good. If I do that, okay, that's a bad coalition. It's still a bad coalition. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Does that make it any better? Yeah. Not much. On the other hand, if I do it that way, that's worse. I mean, I could steal their vassals, but that would be kind of stupid in the long run, actually. Oh, I may just have to do this and risk a coalition. It's not the greatest conquest in the world, but It does weaken our enemy. Still like 30 development from them. And because this is our core, it should automatically be less an issue. And we're going to get back to improving relations with outraged countries. And hope they don't come for me. Trade. Ooh, cancel that second trade, I think. No, not Gouda, the other one, Dhaka. Alright. I've also apparently surpassed Orissa, which is kind of nice. So some extra monarch points. And we will rival Jean-Apé. Cancel this because we've got to cancel our embargo versus Orissa. Uh, 15th, there we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We'll get to two. Oh, never mind. We got an event that gets us to 200 anyway. Awesome. How much are we getting of the trade now? At least 31. Looks like it's still around 31. Oh well. Still, every little bit of an improvement is a good thing. Apparently these guys managed to somehow get their troops in here. I guess it must have given them access somehow. Annoying. I might just have to declare war and fight Ava. Shouldn't be the biggest issue. Speaking of which, we can add some cannon to our army, I believe, right? We have cannon, I believe, right? Nope. Next tech we have cannon, okay. Next tech we get the cannon. I always think it's Miltech 6, but it's 7. Well, we'll return to beat up Orissa in 11 years. I'll let it slide. There's nothing too valuable up there. Ironically, there's no centers of trade at all in this area. Feels like there should be something. Okay, what else? We could technically attack these guys. They really do hate us. $341. We have to get all the way up to here. At least looks like the Timurids are not going to be an intact nation. We can hope. So that could be really good. They at least did not keep all their vassals, which is good news. Keep boosting that trade. Why are not my ships sailing? I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes the ships sail properly and sometimes they stop. I don't know why. 7 gold from trade. Not bad for early game. Obviously, we're going to probably want to get like expansion ideas, or probably more accurately, exploration ideas relatively early. I don't think we want to take that as our second idea, though, would we? Oh. We might. No, there's no point. Actually, there's no point in trying to colonize these yet because they are tropical, which means it would pretty much negate any colonization we do. Yeah, we'd be like 15. Yeah, we gotta wait till we get at least Tech 10. So we'll do that on probably this one, Modern Theocracy. Admin Tech 10 will probably take Exploration, which would be about the time for it anyway. Out there, get these guys drilling. Gotta get all that wonderfully awesome professionalism. Huh. These guys are all allied to each other. We're not trying to get innovation this game that much, so we'll just do land maintenance. It's not a huge benefit, but every little bit helps with drilling armies. Okay, what's this war? What's going on here? John Pur's fighting those guys, Delhi's fighting those guys. I might actually attack these guys. No, cat, there's no space for you today. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Got a wonderful cat, but he does not know the meaning of I'm recording, I don't think. And our ruler died, so we got a new guy on the throne. He's a military 8, total 8 stat ruler, so he's okay, but really wish we had a slightly better guy on the throne. Actually, it might actually be worth us to go exploration because we have a Diplo 5 at ruler. Just realizing that it might actually be worth doing that. Also, someday we'll get rid of this annoying Rajaput marriage alliances. Still converting Kachar. Probably do this. There we go. Yeah, that'd speed things up quite a bit. Good. State firearms, no. We're not a nation that's going to have a highly trained army, unfortunately. We're too large for that. Oh, it's going to take forever to get that. Okay. I got to keep an eye on this power projection, because as soon as it falls low, we want to insult all our neighbors and stuff to keep it over 50 as long as humanly possible. At some point, I'd also like to pick up the reduced war taxes. Well, at least my my vassals seem happy with me. They don't have the largest armies, but actually these guys don't have any army. What is that? Huh. It looks like Delhi won the war versus Jaunpur, which means now would actually be a wonderful time to attack these guys. Reeling from their most recent defeat, they only have one ally, and we know I can beat one-on-one fights right now, so we will attack. Da-da-da-da. Charge. Yeah, we should win this. I just got to be careful I don't get, ambushed and wiped out or something, but I can't imagine they were ready for this war. Of course, we're fighting during monsoon season in some places, but I don't even know if Jaunpur's army is actually in their land at the moment. I do have to be careful, because if they hit me with all their troops, they probably can beat me. Oops. I guess we're fighting. And looks like we are devastatingly winning too. Wow. That's what happens when you take defensive ideas. A lot of troops lost, but wow, did we give them a bloody nose or what? Yeah, I'm not going to go rush with them to try and siege the capital. I need an army before I can do that. This fort is, yeah, revanchism is making them harder to defeat. They have a lot of revanchism. Oh, Sikhism has fired. Huh. First it would be... Okay, here's where the Sikhs are. So technically, I could convert to Sikhism. Strength of the Khalsa government to reform. What in the world? Huh. I have no idea what that reform actually does. We are going to stay Sunni, though. Unfortunately, Sikhism is, right now, one of the weakest religions in the game. It would need to be considerably stronger. I think I'm under attack, yeah. We still might win that. Looks like we're going to win that. That's no, we're gonna lose. Okay, almost won that. Let's just double check our war enemies. Jaunpur is out of manpower. We're out of manpower. Recruit additional levies. We'll just barely be positive. Okay. Don't stand on the fort where you can get attacked, please. Please go down there where you're pretty protected. They're, of course, going to go up there to take this land, because I believe they have... They don't actually have claims on it, but they do want it. I know that for a fact. Once we take this fort, things will go very differently. We just got to take the fort. And obviously, build some barracks buildings so something like this doesn't happen again as easily. And you guys just lost your army. Great. Okay, come on. We gotta take this fort. There we go. To the capital. I don't really care what they're occupying up there. Although I wish I did have some siege. Oh, actually, this guy's a siege general. I should probably move him up. You know what? I'm thinking we will go exploration ideas. Start colonizing. Because we have this really good diplomatic ruler, and we want to go exploration already. We need to go exploration for the Sun Never Sets achievement, and if we can get one or two of those provinces without anyone else, it'd be worth it. Admin would be nice. Admin would be really nice, but I guess we'll wait for 10 for that. So we will swap to exploration for now. Hopefully this guy rules for a while to make that decision worth it. And I think I'm going to have to move this guy to this fort rather than my current army. Yeah, much faster siege. There we go. Let's just smash that army, because no point in letting them get away with it. Did my fort ever finish building I built there? Yes, it did. Okay. We can pretty much safely let them keep doing what they're doing. But I do want to get Miltech 7 soon. In the meantime, let's keep working on outraged countries so I can steal more land. Once the fort falls, this war will be over. Pretty much. We've got claims on it all, so hopefully we can take more than just 2 provinces, but we'll have to see. I'm not gonna risk a coalition, so however long it takes to take all this land, it's however long it takes. Oh, come on, 49% chance, you still can't get it. Okay, actually I can just... Oh, I can't go up there. This fort is actually really good at blocking my progress. Okay, what do we want? We want lots of land. Guess we'll support this the Sufi guy. Okay, so we can still take some more. That's about it. Yeah, we'll take that much. Unless we can get that as well. Ooh. Nah, that's as much as we can get, I think. I don't want to keep this war going much longer because it's the end of the video and we're out of manpower. Still, that is a good land grab. Obviously, we'll still have to core it all, but I will happily take that. I don't think we can really core much at all. Didn't get over 100 overextension. There shouldn't be that large of a coalition, if there is one at all. So I consider that a pretty successful war and video. So we are 405 development. We are the size of the Mamelukes. So we're doing pretty good. So that will be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.